You're watching the biggest name in the WNBA, from sinking threes and dishing dimes to walking off in pain. She's gone from highlight plays to clutching her side, face twisted in agony. And not once or twice this is happening over and over this season, yet every single time, the Indiana Fever brushed it off, calling it just a minor adjustment. Today they're saying it's only slight discomfort, but now, her personal doctor is stepping in and what he's saying might change everything. If you're here for the real story, and not just the polished PR version, stay tuned. And if you're only sticking around to see the next meltdown, hit subscribe, because Caitlin Clark's injury story isn't just about Panitz, about what's hidden, who's being silenced, and how the WNBA could be risking the most valuable asset it has. So let's break it down. The warning signs were already there. By the time Clark was dragging her leg during that brutal Fever game, fans had seen this before: a rough screen, a hard fall, and then the same limp. But no one realized how serious it had become. This wasn't just one groin tweak. It was her fourth lower body injury in less than 60 days. Left quad, left groin, right groin. Same issue, different side. And now medical insiders are raising alarms. This matches a classic compensation injury pattern where one injury shifts how your body moves, slowly overloading other areas. It's like chasing pain around your body, and the longer it goes unaddressed, the worse it gets. But the Fever kept saying she was fine, just a little tight. Business as usual. Every day, fans were given the same story, but orthopedic experts off the record say that these aren't minor knocks. These are multi-week injuries. She should have been shut down for full recovery, rehab, and rest. Instead, she's logging 30-plus minutes, flying coast to coast, and promoting the league non-stop, all while her body is screaming. Fans are calling it what it is: exploitation. She added serious muscle to prep for the pro level. Sure, but that changes your body mechanics. Even her shooting form looks slightly different. Her gait has changed. Add in the WNBA grind back-to-backs, intense defense, and little rest, and you've got a body pushed past its breaking point. And that's exactly what happened in that Connecticut game. This wasn't just slow recovery, it was visible pain. She flinched, she bent over, she sat on the bench with tears in her eyes. Caitlin Clark, the player known for ice-cold composure, broke down. That wasn't just physical hurt, that was fear, frustration, exhaustion. Yet again, the team called it minor discomfort. Imagine if LeBron James showed those signs in year one. Would the NBA downplay it? Of course not. And now we know Clark's inner circle isn't waiting anymore. She's turning to outside specialists, NBA-level consultants, stem cell therapists, biomechanical experts, because trust has been broken, and who can blame her? When your team shrugs off for injuries like they're nothing, it stops being basketball. It becomes survival. This isn't about sitting a few games. This is about saving a career. And so, what's next? Her doctors are now exploring cutting-edge treatments for regenerative stem cell therapy to repair damaged tissue, hyperbaric oxygen sessions to fight inflammation, biomechanical retraining to fix the root causes. This isn't about resetting the entire system before things spiral. But none of these steps came from the Fever. And fans see it. They're not blind. Every limp, every time she touches her hip, every time out she doesn't return, it's noticed. And people are furious. The hashtags are taking over. Hashtag protect Clark, #Fever, fail, #not, day to day. Even her own family has hinted at concerns. Other players are speaking up to saying the league doesn't protect its stars. And that's the real story. We're watching a shift in sports. Caitlin Clark is doing what more athletes are starting to do, taking control of her body, her health, and her career. Not listening blindly, not waiting for permission. Because this isn't about loyalty to a jersey. It's about survival in a billion-dollar business. She didn't fight her way to the top just to sit and watch it all fall apart. She's stepping up, protecting her future, and that might be her smartest play yet. Now let's talk about the WNBA's part in this. If Clark is the face of the league, and they want those sold-out crowds and TV deals, they've got one job: protect her. That means stricter fouls, safer travel, honest medical updates. If a team fumbles an injury, the league must step in, because if they don't protect their stars, the stars will leave. Clark will be back, but on her terms, and that's the hope here. She's not done. If anything, this may be the wake-up call she needed. She knows who's got her back now. She healed, she returned, and she'd be better not because they rushed her, but because she chose to recover right. So, what have we learned? Caitlin Clark isn't just playing through injury, she's challenging the entire system. A system slow to adapt, quick to profit, and happy to ignore warning signs. But she's not staying silent anymore. She's bringing in elite help, exploring modern treatment, and finally understanding her body's limits. She's not just fighting opponents anymore, she's fighting outdated sports culture. And if she wins, that could change everything for the next generation of athletes. Because there's a saying in sports: pain is temporary, pride is forever. But pride won't heal. Your groin and ice baths won't fix broken systems. This isn't just about a rookie breaking down. It's about a league that still doesn't know how to protect its brightest star. Clark has become a lightning rod, not just for defenders, but for every failing system in Indiana and the WNBA. They tried to manage the image. She's done playing that game. Watch closely. Before tip-off, behind those game time labels, she's grimacing through warm-ups. Lateral drills cut short, skipping full scrimmages. She's showing up, but anyone paying attention knows she's not right. When the Fever say she's improving, they mean she can jog without collapsing. That's not recovery. That's desperation. And for an athlete who relies on speed,